lights blinked. I don't know if that was the air coming on or what. Hmm, hmm.
Well, I'll have to go on Doug's show tomorrow if I'm awake and tell him I tried this thing about muting the thing and going back to a video and it was still there. So my audio was still on. I got it muted right now. But this is going out over the internet. So I'm going to go ahead and start the for real stream here. Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show featuring the Zoom homies. Produced by LK Productions. And I make sure I have audio. I'll play Doug here. Make sure I have. Oh yeah, I got audio. Good. Got Chris Garrett with us. Looks like Greg is joining us. He slipped a little bit. He was second into the on the stream and third into Zoom.
Did you see what I said?
I did. I've thought that for a while. I just never said it. I mean, yeah, technically I am always first because I set it up. No big deal. Evening, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
I sent you a message on the Zoom homies. I don't know if you got it or not.
I hadn't looked at it.
Jeff says he'll be with us in a little bit. Tony says thumbs up. Jim was inconceivably the first. So you guys will notice, some of you may have already seen this from earlier today, but you'll notice there's no green screen. Because I, like Chris, have been moving things around today in anticipation and or for preparation of getting the big fish tank. What a saga. Eventually I will figure out how to get the green screen put back into play or whatever. But for tonight, it's not going to be in I mean, I can put the green screen in. Watch. It's pretty cool with the effect. There's the green screen. That's the virtual green screen. But watch what happens when I say I have a green screen. If I click on I have a green screen, it does that. Now, if we were all doing some psychedelic drugs, this would be pretty cool. But we're not, so it's not. Actually, though, it does. If I were to paint that back wall green, that could solve a lot of the issues, huh? Cool, more fish than I can handle. Oh, yeah. Actually, Tony, I've thought about, since it'll be a salt tank and it'll attract more people, I have actually thought about starting the cam back. Let me get rid of this background. That's going to drive me up a wall. Back to virtual background. There, go with none. Yeah, it's just going to take us a few days or weeks just to get everything lined up and prepped, and then the actual move itself we're figuring is going to take an entire weekend, so we are working on that. But yes, Long Dog's there. How'd I miss him? Okay, I'd be here. We had to do a birthday party.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
I heard the word move, and it's a.
Nope, you haven't missed anything.
He's gonna move you to the waiting room.
How old is your son, Long Dog? So this is my third night in a row with not having coffee after 8 o'clock, and we'll see how it goes. Primarily doing it to see if I can sleep a little bit better and help out with my restless legs I have. We'll see. I'm giving it an honest go. I'm not going to you know, get a couple days into it and they go, it's not working. I'll give it a week or two. Kenny Witten joins us from Louisiana. Long John says that's interesting part. I think. You're as bad as I am. My one son was born in 85. My one son was born in 87. I believe that makes one of them about to be 38, and one of them about to be 36. But I'm not 100% sure on that. That'll be when their birthdays roll around this year, of course. Man, I'd really like to put that tank behind me where that other tank's at right now. That would look so cool. That'd be such a great background. And so easy to set up the fish cam. Other than the door. I don't like the door right here. I don't like that. And I'm not sure if I close the door. Yeah, depending on when he was born in 95, he would be 27. It just would look so cool, but the floor won't support it. The floor will support it this way. And I have been off on my calculations for the weight. My brother and I got together on the phone tonight, and we were doing some research, and we Googled it, and a 125-gallon fish tank, water weight alone is a little over 1,400 pounds, because apparently a gallon of water now weighs 8.4 gallons as opposed to what I thought was 8 gallons. And then they factored in the sand and the rock that's in there and whatnot. I don't know why that went to that. It's not going to happen this weekend. It's not going to happen probably next weekend. I'm shooting for about the middle of February to have everything done. Might get someone up under the house and supplement the joists as they, where they're at. Photo Mixed Media says, well, he said 81 here. I don't know if he's talked about the weather or when he was born. Could
Probably when he was born.
Could be both. Who knows? He's in California. Yeah, I'm sure that it is.
So Ken, did you tell everybody what happened today?
I have not. Is your camera broken?
No, I'm just using my tablet at the moment.
Oh.
Here I am.
So I'm confused. You have your computer that's pretty good, but you use your tablet. Is there a specific reason for that?
Yes, there he is.
Okay, I'm waiting.
It's because I'm standing up at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to get out, and then I'll be back on the computer.
All right. Well, I figured there was some reason. No, I thought unless you want me to tell everybody, it don't matter to me. It matters not.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
can tell. You can tell.
All right. Got an email from Josh today, and it wasn't the world's pleasantest email. And I've shared it with a few people, and I shared it with Alex. And Alex reached out to me and was having a dilemma on whether he should call or not. And he did the right thing and called. And they had I think he said about a 15-minute conversation. And I think that's good. Now, we can discuss after the stream some of my further thoughts on things. But I think it's good that Alex reached out to him. I don't know that that's going to mend that relationship or not, but at least he did the right thing.
I don't think so. Even though that's what he said today.
Back up. Tony says, hold the fort. Back up a minute. Yeah, I don't know. But I honestly, like I told you, that was the right thing to do. Given the circumstances, given the impression of the circumstances, now knowing what I know, I still think it was the right thing to do, but we will discuss it briefly after the stream. Faye, say what? No, you have a stand-up machine, right, Alex?
Yes.
And you're standing up in your stand-up machine right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because Photo Mix Media said, stay what? Alex is standing up. So I understood what you meant when you said it, but the rest of the people might not understand what you meant when you said it.
I
And
didn't want to ask because I didn't want to, I don't know, sound rude or whatever. Vince,
well, if you
no,
guys don't know me by now, I will put my foot in my mouth quite often. I'll ask some of the questions that probably shouldn't be asked, including what I'll discuss
well, I
with you
know
later.
you know, you probably know. I didn't know whether he could stand up or not. I mean, I just,
Well,
yeah,
I know for a couple reasons, Chris. One, I've seen it in the on his camera, and two,
yeah.
I've actually visited and seen it in person. So,
I forgot they had those things. I don't know.
yeah. I better not be able to not find this video that I'm looking for because I'm going to be really frustrated if I can't. Oh, maybe this is it. So I tried Doug's thing today by going to another video, muting that video, and then when you open your video, it's muted. It didn't. My video still had the audio on. Unless I did something wrong. So I'm going to post a link in the...
Just Waynesboro line of Hillsborough Thunder.
That's Chris. So there's a link. Oh, that's not the right one. What the hell? Josh Kinder. No, wrong. Remove. Let's try that again. This is crazy.
Did you get your computer license?
I did not. I'm working illegally.
Oh, that's why. That explains.
I figured I'd see how long I can get away with doing this, you know. Okay, so let's try this again. I open the link. Okay. I'm going to shut the video down. I only want the link. Copy. I'm going to try this again. Wintermute says the muting thing. I'll get with you then. I may have done something wrong. Let's try that again. There's a link over on YouTube, and I'll post it for everybody, particularly Jim in Zoom. He may have already seen it. I don't know. I thought it was a really good 2.5 minute
Yeah,
stream.
I saw it.
Okay. Pretty good. Glad it worked out that way for him. I think he's still going to do some... I don't think he's going to go back to Wondershare myself. I think he's going to continue with DaVinci.
Oh, I didn't realize that he had switched.
Oh, gosh, yes. He did a 2-hour, 27-minute video the other day with Welcome to DaVinci Resolve. Or something along those lines. I'll put it that way.
What was I forget which video? One of his previous videos, he had the DaVinci emblem show up.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You just gotta mute him. That's all.
Oh, no, I have to make a slight change to the settings first before I mute him. And then I mute him.
Gary Wiesenberger.
Yep. Somebody. Okay, he's muted now. All right.
Yeah, I muted him.
Okay.
Oh, that was Alex. Was that Alex?
Yes, it was
That
Alex.
was Alex.
When I don't know which video it was probably 1 or 2 back, 3 back. I don't know, where he made a, well, it might have been that video where he's made a pun about the issue was resolved, and
Yes.
he showed the emblem.
Yeah, at the end, yes.
Yes, I kind of figured. I wasn't sure if that was something he had already taken care of or what. So he put up a
Yeah,
2.5
I'm
hour video.
looking for it. Here we go. I got it right here. So let me post that link. Copy. Hey, good evening, Black Serendipity. Good evening, Robert. And I'll catch up with chat in a minute. There it is in YouTube. And
Okay. I only need it one place. That's fine.
here it comes over in chat. Yes, you are muted. You will remain muted. You're on mute land for the rest of the night. When you do something silly like that, thinking it's ha funny, it's not. And this is how I'm going to deal with it. If you feel like I'm treating you like you're in Pennsylvania, sorry.
Okay, so this was 11 days ago. Was this prior to those other videos where he had those problems,
It was after.
it was after? Okay, okay, all right.
And it's supposedly a sponsored video by them. If that's the one you're talking about.
Right. The one he thought the DMCA violation file, whatever it was on something they sponsored.
Which was freaking unbelievably stupid on their part.
Yep. So I was glad to see it got resolved. I was glad to see he got the strike taken away and it didn't affect his channel. That was good. That turned out good. And if I remember right, that's in your son's garage, Gary?
Yes.
I would love to have something like that somewhere, but I don't have the space.
He's gonna put it down. He actually might not be taking this job that he got. He's bought the house and everything in Reno, but looks like they're having a buyout.
Oh, wow.
He's supposed to move this week.
Well, since you've got the golf picture up, I will disclose tomorrow afternoon I'm dropping Mrs. K off early, and I will be on the golf course. It's supposed to be 58 and partly sunny here tomorrow. Probably have to walk, but I don't mind. I will at least walk 9 holes tomorrow. And if I think I can get in 18, I might push myself a little bit and go for 18.
Did you say holes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
LES. LES.
Okay. I didn't hear the last part.
That's short for leave an earnings statement.
As you can tell behind me, I have some things that I'm working on. Going to figure out how to put this tank in here because it's pretty much been determined it's going in this room. It's just a
Looks like
question.
my Beatles behind you.
Yep. Yep. My Beatles, Abbey Road, and T-shirt and the poster.
You gotta see if Darren knows where that's at.
Do I?
I was joking. Said, see if Darren knows where that's at. Darren. Yeah.
Well, he's not with us yet.
I know.
He's got to work this morning, so he might not join us like he usually does. He's got to go back to work today. Go back to chat real quick. Okay. Daredevil stuff with hot sauce and other hot things. Johnny Scoville introduced me to him and is reporting, but lately I feel he's not doing well. What do you think? What do you think? Would you like to know? Not big on hot sauce. I don't know who Johnny Scoville is, so I've got enough information. I'm good. I did find out today there is a driving range that has heated driving stalls. I did not know such a thing existed until today. I guess in the middle of winter in the state of Indiana, a heated driving stall for those of us that are crazy. I mean, those of them that are crazy enough to go on the driving range, because if there's snow on the ground, you're really not going to see how far you're hitting the ball, are you? I mean, what's the point other than keeping yourself in, and I hate to say it this way, golf shape? What else? Why else would you do that?
Says the man who will be out golfing tomorrow.
Oh, they're not May. I'm golfing tomorrow.
I went to bed last night.
It's going to be a Caddyshack moment tomorrow, Jim. I'll be out there going, why?
I went to bed last night.
Cinderella story.
It was supposed to be 62 today and sunny. It got to 50 and rained all day.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what you might not be golfing tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a prediction, so you're right. If I hadn't have spent all day doing this, going out and figured out how to get my phone under the house so I could look at the floor joist and a couple other things I did, I would have golfed today. It was in the mid 60s and the sun was out all day long today. So I guess I have a little bit of responsibility because I didn't just chuck this to go enjoy myself. But I'll tell you how serious I am about it. I brought the rangefinder in to charge it tonight. So it's not going to be one of those, oh, let's go play golf to be playing golf on January 4 type of deals. It's going to be a half attempt to play serious golf. Weather, of course, will have a big factor in it. Hi, Jeff.
Good evening.
Made
Did you
it
grab
early.
a bite to eat? Got back from baseball tryouts a while ago.
Now, did they find out tonight if they made the
Nope,
team or
tomorrow.
not? Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Okay.
For you or the grandkids?
Yeah. So dropped them off at their dad's place after the tryouts.
So where's this at? The link you put in, Gary. Where's that at?
Livonia, Michigan, real close to work.
So it actually tracks it by the name Top Tracer. It actually tracks your ball for you.
Yep, and that's heated dome. They're open all year.
That's not a bad rate, actually.
And I mean, I'm not. It's public. It's no big deal. You know, it's just.
Sure.
I think according to Stanford, you can't say walk in. You can drop in, but you can't walk in.
That's pretty neat. I like that. I'm sure the one I was told about's not near as advanced as this is. I haven't even looked it up on the internet yet.
But the neat thing, if you notice, there's 2 decks, upper and lower.
I've seen that. That's like, what's the one in Vegas at MGM? Actually, they're around the world, but that one for some reason sticks out in my mind.
A golf thing?
Yeah, there's actually a drive-through range at the MGM.
Okay.
I was gonna go.
I've been in the new MGM once when some friends of my wife's came to town, but I don't remember much about it.
Yeah, I was going to on my birthday one year. We went to MGM for my birthday dinner, and I was actually going to go to the range and just kind of knock a few balls down the range. But golly, that's such a huge casino that we walked for an hour and we can see it. It's over there. We'll get there. No, I gave up. Can't see that far away. I see Photo Mix Media has joined us. Top Golf is what it's called. I think they are nationwide, though. I think. Not 100% sure on that. But I was going to check it out. And Fisher, yeah, there's one in Fishers, Indiana. So locations, one in Wichita that's now open, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Louisville, Chicago, Columbus, Chicago, Naperville, Chicago, Schaumburg. All right, neat. I'll let you.
Here you go. You go to one here. Top Golf Experience at the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
Callaway Fitting Studio. Work on your swing or get custom fitted for clubs, which can be sent directly to your room within 48 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe had I picked the game up 30 years ago, and maybe if I'd have been way better than I am now, and possibly would I've got custom clubs, but honestly, I don't think custom clubs is going to make me any better or make me any worse at this point in time. It really is not. You in your car, Photo Mix Media? Are you driving? Can you hear me? No? Okay. Looks like you're in your car.
I'm not sure what they do at Top Golf here. It's the hours of operation, Monday to Thursday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Okay.
Mr. Serendipity is awful due.
Is my fan? Can you hear my fan in the background?
You mean that
No,
that
your
747 we hear? No, we can't hear it. No, we can't hear it, Chris. Seriously. Hang on, Jose. Hang on. There we go. That should solve that problem. As well as that should solve that problem. Did that fix it? All right.
You go, Ken. Can I share my screen a second?
Yes, go ahead.
No snakes for Da Vinci.
Yeah, really.
Here's the Top Golf thing in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I'm not kidding you. We walked around for an hour. An hour. And
Got swimming pools if you're so inclined.
didn't even come close to it.
So anyway, pretty big place.
Jose, try it now, please.
Muted.
Right. You should be able to unmute.
I
No?
was just pulling your legs, Ken.
Oh, I understand that, but I'll explain that later. There is a specific reason for it. Made me lose my train of thought. That's not hard to do these days either.
My train of thought pulled out of the station without me, as they say.
Yeah, I think mine did too, actually. No, something Gary said, and it actually registered, and then I got that message, and it went away.
Mine never arrived.
What? Maybe you were waiting on the wrong track. I don't know. Like me.
Could have been.
Alex, you do understand why you're muted, right? Either a thumbs up or okay, that's good. And I can't trust you to bring you back because we've gone through this pretty much night in, night out.
He got that big smile on his face.
Of course he does. I throw him over in the waiting room right now. He'll, Photo Mix Media, you may have, see if you can unmute yourself. Oh, I know. Well, it's just like the military. One screw up and it's called mass punishment.
Yeah.
Greg can relate to that, and Jeff can probably relate to that.
We're not.
Oh yeah.
Whoever messes up next time gets a blanket party.
Yes. Yes.
Gomer Pyle could relate to that.
I seen a Gomer Pyle thing on YouTube the other day where he was singing the Marine Corps hymn.
I sent that to you.
Is it you that sent me that?
Yeah, I sent that.
That was hilarious. The thing that was impressive though is Gomer or Jim Neighbors could actually sing.
Oh,
So-
Jim, yeah, he had a tremendous voice.
Yeah, when he said, "Well, I can sing that," side, I figured he was going to sing it, normal. He sang it in character as Gomer Pyle the whole way. It was funny. It really was funny.
I actually thought he sang it pretty good.
Well, he was in character the whole way, so yeah. I mean, you can't. Yes. I can't think of how I want to word that, but you can't fault him for. I mean, Jesus, to sing that song in Gomer Pyle, gee, that'd be hard to do. So, anyway, you'll notice no green screen, Jose. Hold on.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I reworked the room today a little bit. Those are going in the garage. She actually said put them in the garage tonight. I about fainted, so those are going in the garage. The tank's probably going on the west wall, which is an exterior wall, which I've been told is a little stronger. The floor joists run east to west, so that'll actually be good. I want to put it back there so bad, but I can't because I only have one joist and maybe half of another one, so I don't.
What are the size of your floor joists?
I think we determined the 2x4s. I've got a video.
Okay,
I actually shot a video.
Floor joists, in my opinion, should be 2x10s, and minimum 2x8s. But that's
I think
just
they're,
me.
I think they're 2x6s.
You think? Well,
Have you had somebody go under and measure them, or are you just going by a video?
we just going by the video. I might
Okay.
get someone out here and actually get to this part of the house and look
Well,
at
I'll
it.
crawl under there for you if you pay my way back there.
Slow boat to China.
Yeah.
How do you
Probably
feel? How do you feel about Greyhound?
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me to hold out my thumb.
No, I'll spring for a ticket. Is Greyhound still in existence?
Yeah.
Somebody's still in existence. There's still a bus station here.
Okay. Well, I'll show the video after the stream, and you guys can think. I mean, it's not very long, and it's actually pretty horrible, but you can see two of the joists, and then what Greg thinks is the bottom is actually the floor because I had the phone upside down looking up. Speaking of Greg, we're gonna take care of you later tonight, Greg. Yeah, Long Dog says floor joist should be 2x10s, maybe get away. Well, this house was built in '96, and I don't know what the code was back then. But I would really think you need to check out what the support for the fish tank is. Yeah, well, we've kind of figured out tonight that it's going to be a little under 2,000 pounds.
Oof.
Water weighs 8.4. Actually, salt water was 8.5 pounds per gallon. And per a Google site, it said that water weight alone, the tank weighs 1,400 pounds. Then you got your rock, then you got your sand, then you got the sump under it, then you got this other thing under it. So we're looking at about $2,000 or 2,000 pounds. They look to be about 2 feet apart, guessing. I didn't get down there and.
I mean, normally they'd be on 18-inch centers or 16-inch centers.
16-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, Long Dog, there's a good possibility that could be every bit of a ton. I don't think I have a picture of the full tank anywhere. I took pictures the other day of the fish, but I don't recall if I took of the tank or not.
Now, just saying, if you put in this tank, you got to restart the fish channel.
Well, I will, because it'll be salt and it'll be, beautiful fish to look at, and hopefully they'll be active at night. And with the lighting that's there, I can set it to go through phases or whatnot. Pretend that it's day,
There's a
pretend that
YouTube
it's
video about a data entry job, which is weird.
A YouTube video about a data entry job.
Says no talking on the phone, $1,236 per week. Enter data from home.
$25 an hour. 26.
No, I don't have anything on my phone. Okay. Don't stop talking just because I'm looking for something.
I tried that Google Drive again. This time, when I clicked on it, it said that it sent something to Robert's iPad, and he's got to press yes and then enter a 2-digit number.
Right. Yeah. Robert and I spoke earlier tonight, and we're going to deal with that after the stream ends. Bear with me a minute. This might take a second to find. I'm going to actually end the stream about 15 minutes early because I know Mrs. K is in there cooking dinner right now. And she said it would probably be ready at about 11:45. I don't want to be eating while I'm trying to stream. So I'm just
You
going
eat
to
this way?
do what, Chris?
I said you eat this way.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to eat every 4 hours, so it's not going to be a huge meal or anything. It's not like it's going to
Oh,
be,
yeah, okay.
So what's for dinner?
I don't know, whatever she's cooking. It might be a heavy meal for all I know. I don't know. She might be trying to kill me.
I
I
made
mean, did you bring it for everybody?
Oh, I don't know.
I made spaghetti.
Well, that sounds good. I checked my blood sugar this afternoon. It was 128. So, considering what I had for breakfast, I was really pleased with the 128. I know you guys have heard me say this over and over again, but they say anything under 180 after 2 hours is really good. So, about 128, I was jumping up and down for joy. Well, shoot. This is like looking for something, when you're looking for it, you can't find it. And then when you're not looking for it, oh, right there it was, or is, or whatever.
I want to see you jump up and down.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I could test the floor for sure.
She'll be asking you, what do you say? What are you doing?
No,
Now-
she'll say, "Hold on, let me grab my camera and record this." Well, speaking of recording, I got to go see what I did a YouTube short today. I uploaded the when the power went out last night. We did a 29-second thing about it was dark in here, and it was dark in here, extremely dark in here. YouTube Studio, content. It's got 99 views. That's not bad. So the tank measures 72 by 24 by 21. If anybody wants to do the calculations of figuring out how much the water weighs, I believe you take the inches, you take height by width by length, and divide it by 243 gives you the gallons of the tank, if I remember right. It's been years since I've done that. But when you Google 125 tank, that's what they say the dimensions are. It's a hell of a lot of weight, I will tell you that. A lot more than what that little 40-gallon right there is.
How many gallon tank is it, you said?
It's 125. That's what he says it is. When he showed me a Google picture, it shows 72 by 24 by 21. I know the 24 is right. It might, now that I think about it. I got to do a quick research on something. I see 12 people watched my failure of the EVMUX. Oh no, 12 people watched the video I uploaded on it. 22 watched the failure. I've got to get with Alex tomorrow and get that off my system. I don't want anything to do with it. I didn't like it. It was a complete failure in my estimation. I sure hope nothing else comes out because I don't want to be going down that rabbit hole. Really should find a way to support the tank. The weight alone of the tank over time will cause even the best floors to bow. If that's at all possible, I would use some 4x4s and secure them to the ground. Yeah, my brother and I actually talked about that, and Stealth Mode brought that up a while back to actually put a concrete pad under where I'm going to put the tank is and then support it upwards from that. So I don't know that I want to sink a whole lot of money into it. Just, fixing the floor or whatever. Probably better to be safe than to be sorry, though, I'm thinking. We'll see. Everybody's got such stern looks tonight. Did you guys have a rough Tuesday? Is that what it is? Was today Monday for Tuesday or Tuesday for Monday or whatever?
Why did you say terrible Tuesday?
Hmm.
Why did you put in there terrible Tuesday?
Because it's been a terrible Tuesday for me. First of all, I did that review and tried to see how that EVMUX worked. That was, quite frankly, I should delete those videos. I won't, but I should.
I started watching the short upload, and then I'm kind of like, nah, no, I'm not interested.
Well, it gets worse from that.
Oh God.
It does. The green screen. I couldn't figure out how to use it. I did figure out how to put a background in the foreground, and it covers your participants. And my one participant that joined. Anybody want to take a guess?
Alex?
No, disappointingly enough, he wasn't.
It wasn't Josh, was it?
It was Josh.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, hell no.
And the first thing, I don't like it either, Ken. I'm like, how hard was it to log in? I had to put my name in and click on it. If that's hard,
Yeah,
you know?
there's something wrong with you.
Yes, exactly. Yes, winner mute. Ding, ding. We have a winner chicken dinner. Winner, winner chicken dinner, however that goes. So, yeah, I probably won't delete them, but I don't know. I should. It was embarrassing. I mean, some of my worst videos I've done, and I've done a few, are better than what today was. I don't know why that guy recommended it. I don't know how they can even say, hey, we're the best thing out there. Please use us. Pay us $49 a month to have, anyway. Thank you, thank you, Long Dog, for your suggestions. That's not a bad idea. I want to say goodnight to you, Black Serendipity, Tony Wallow, Jeff Ryman, Gary Weisenberger, sorry, still got that German in me. Photo Mix Media, Kenny Witten was there, and Jim was first. How did you manage to be? Were you bored?
I must have been.
Greg was second. Chris Garrett was third. Tim Soul, who didn't even show up for Zoom tonight, was fourth. And he may or may not be watching. So I'm not going to go through the outro because you guys don't want to see the outro right now. It's kind of messed up. I'm going to stop the stream.